line does.
Yeah, exactly. what's the Chuan substitute pick? So it looks like Blink is on Mirana, so we'll be core Mirana.
Nice.
Okay.
1 minute for more Wings bathroom action, I'm sure.
I see Pink warding or pinging out immediately. Why did Kuro ping on the small camp?
Kuro's very vocal with his pings and lines on minimap. I feel like whenever I cast Liquid games, you can like see him like drawing their whole game plan on the minimap with you're gonna go here, ward this exact spot.
They're gonna smoke into the jungle with like a Ion Shell Jug or SD into out stun.
I mean, is there... I was gonna say,
A lot
like,
of good
level 1
combos.
fight potential? I mean, Lynx have AA, they have Chilling Touch, I mean...
They have X-Men's.
Yeah, they have great level 1 fight, so...
It's one thing you can kind of plan and prepare
Even
to
Battle
do.
Hunger is really strong level 1, it feels.
And Jarek's going very deep for a committed ward. There's a frickin' fly in this room.
Yeah.
It is ultra
Everyone's
triggering me.
we're
It's, like,
off camera
triggering
and
the hell out of
everyone's
me.
just waving around.
It's triggering the hell out of me. Dang, he got right in the corner with that one.
So this means they expect Axe to jungle early. Does he have an Iron Talon? Is he even bothering with going to lane?
Yeah,
He does.
with Shadow Demon Lion, and this is not like a draft that can contest that offlane that well.
He's pinging that camp as if they knew it got blocked out.
Shoutouts to Mott, 9th game observing right now.
Mott is a trooper. We all know this.
Still responsive as all hell.
Yeah. Meanwhile, us
Very good at
casters are
drawing
doing like
so.
a couple games a day. We're just like actively like, players, hey, take us, but
Oh, Alchemist pick. Ah.
I know. As soon as I saw the Alchemist pick up, looking around, like, all right, so
Who's here that can cast?
Like,
yeah, who loves Alchemist here?
You're an Alchemist player. Get in here.
yeah.
I like Alchemist games because they're kind of they put both teams on a timer. Like the first team wants to try and pressure him so he doesn't get the Radiance and the Octarine really fast, and then Liquid, like once it gets past 35, they have to end the game once it gets 6.
Yeah, I just feel like when it turns to those moments when you're like 20 minutes in and the Alch is at that moment where he's double the net worth, triple the net worth above everyone else, it's so hard to find your way to crawl back in.
But one kill on him is like 1,500, 2,000 gold.
That's
though,
true.
so
He is a
it's-
huge net worth bag.
Yeah.
3 camps blocked. The
Money
D-ward,
bags.
the D-Sentry D-ward missed. This is a good start to preventing / slowing down the Axe jungle. But Iron Talon, you can take the big camp at least. Ideal scenario, you farm it before the respawn. It respawns at 1 minute in.
Okay,
and
Fortune's End maybe into
Maybe
Arrow.
blood,
Here it
actually.
comes.
Yeah.
Long fly on a Fata.
Chilling touch.
Gets a few attacks in. The Chilling Touch power. The Arrow. The
Fairy
Fairy Fire.
Fire.
The FF. Successful. Fata lives.
Wow.
Big commitment too.
That was. Very surprised. I'm also very surprised you didn't branch Tango.
So they're not going to be punished for it though, because the Darkseer just immediately went jungle, even though the Oracle wasn't present, expecting him to be. So, but it is still
Yeah.
a nice survival. For
And Mind Control from the start was planning on going there anyways,
Yeah.
I imagine. He would have to head there as soon as the Oracle returned.
All my camps are warded. What does X do?
He waits for the respawn and then he needs them.
And then after what?
You buy he's already bought sentries.
Okay.
So
Nice.
he wants to de-ward his medium camp elite.
Jarek's
Wow.
now joining in the mid lane action here.
Do the D-Sentry get the double HP regen as well. So Axe is like, I'm okay with buying some sentries. Get more value from your Tangos.
They do not want Alchemist to farm. He is 0-0.
Alright, can he get this? How many... Oh, he guessed wrong. Unfortunate.
Gets it itself.
They guessed both sentries wrong. That's really rough.
Well, what about number 3? I think it's gonna be number 3 too. He's about to drop it.
Number
Come
4, you mean?
on.
No, where is the fourth
Number four?
sentry?
It's wrong, not there.
Well, he used both. He used that one there.
Oh,
So there's
okay.
2 sentries he's bought. He's planted both of. I don't know where the 4th sentry. Oh, the 4th sentry's blocking the full camp at top. So
2-minute rune.
there's no more sentries for him.
And the bounty rune will go to the Lion on this one, so we'll have to miss out on that.
He's basically going to play with 2 camps as Axe, which is a bit tough. Not going to get that incredibly fast level 6.
He could do the big camp too to the left of the Ancients.
That's true.
But
But it's a long way,
Yeah.
a long walk. But
not efficient.
Yeah, you want to have those 3 camps that are close together.
At least the center. Centers are way easier than Furbolgs. Hellbears.
I mean, you don't really care what camp it is. When you've only got 2, you'll take... Well, you want the one which gives you the most gold, I guess, the next XP.
Radiant's top tower is under
Can't even
attack.
suicide that easily.
First world problems.
Yeah, he'll be able
he's-
to heal up a bit and get back into the grind of his handicapped
He's
farm.
already almost level 4, too.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good considering how many camps got blocked.
And obviously my control though is having the better share of jungle farm on his side, so he's finding his groove here. And for the top lane, with the pull into the lane here, Tama Man is going to be able to kind of stay with the creeps as long as possible and maximize efficiency and CS. He's neck and neck right now with the Morphling as we see here, and Shadow in the bottom lane.
Is he full agi? Sometimes he does that.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Almost.
I think he probably started full agi at level 1. I've seen him go to the safe lane full agi before he even saw his lane.
That's efficient.
Yeah, do it all a fountain. Just preserve your mana. But yeah, like you say, both carries free farming away. Jug slightly ahead on CS just from the neutrals.
Escort duty.
I think key thing for Liquid is getting the fast Lion level 6 with their laning setup because you've got pulls and stacks. So Lion level 6 is when you can start finding kills.
And
Arguably-
securing bounties. They got a bounty.
I mean, they're arguably running the slightly more greedy setup. Like, Fata has been a lone mid, so he's probably, I would say, ahead in levels relative to Blink.
Or Shadow Demon going. He's in deep.
That's about it, so, the same, actually.
No, Shadow Demon is like trying to ward up again. Did he?
Wants to. Is it? It looks like
Swore
just a
the
scouting
camps
ward on the
or
hill.
something, yeah.
Radiant's
See
top
where the
tower
axe is
is
and
under
where he
attack.
might go in the jungle.
Interesting.
He's actually currently up in the top lane getting killed though, so he's dead.
Oh, did they miss a second sentry on that medium camp? That's so rough in the Radiant jungle.
Radiant's top tower is
So
under
sad.
attack.
Okay, here comes Jerix, who's been on his own adventure here, looking to set something up for Innocence, who pops his own Fate Edict to avoid any extra magical burst, and they'll turn around and take Jerix down. So 1-1 now, and well, now it's 2-1. As Liquid will be able to pop off another sweet little
Double
kill,
shell there.
and Shadow just eating a
Oh,
huge flood of damage.
Waveform.
Axe though intercepts Waveform through after the call, and they'll be able to take him down. But Jesus,
Morph, my friend.
no fear.
dangerous game here from Shadow.
Can replicate TP back as well, which is gonna be useful. But yeah, 6 sentries have been used in the Wings jungle, and they didn't even. They used 2 sentries on that medium camp, and they didn't even find the observer. It expired in the end.
It's gonna stymie his item progression pretty heavily, but levels-wise, he's still doing well.
Yeah.
He's
a lot of
definitely
gold.
gonna watch the replay. with a bit
Next
of-
game I'm buying Gem.
He's like, screw that. Where was that thing?
Minute 3 gem.
It's just tough. Like it kind of almost like tilts you a little bit because you guess wrong like 3 times in a row.
Haven't
It's like
even,
a 50-50 chance to get the D ward or not.
haven't even seen an enemy hero
Under
tilted.
attack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a jungle for sure.
Looks like Liquid will be able to claim this top tier 1. Ice Ice is still hanging around here, but Curl's thinking about making an advancement here. Just enough to zone it back, it looks like, and allow Matama to pick up the last hit. He grabs it, and now they make their move. With the stun, with the spin, the Iceman cometh, and then the fall.
Okay, so much for AA getting free 6. He has been. They've not been having an easy time in this jungle.
There's not really much for him to be able to go to. I mean, he hung around the mid lane the whole time, you know, providing the chilling touch power with Mirana so they can zone back the Alchemist and prevent him getting CS. You can't really
Radiant's
go top.
They could have stacked
Same
him
place.
Stack and pull and then just ditch the off lane.
They were blocking camps and Axe was taking what was left, so
Yeah.
a bit tricky.
He can take the left three.
Yeah, the big camp on the left, yeah.
They really need to be able to use that pull camp.
And this is like a slow-paced game and looking like it may stay that way, and that definitely does not look good for Wings when
Yeah,
you're versing
absolutely.
Alchemist.
Yeah.
Axe was doing well, free farming in jungle, like you're looking at like, oh, we'll get the blink, then we can get active. We'll have the Ice Blast with a blink call from Axe, but that is a very delayed blink from Fate Beyond this game.
Yeah. Fata definitely did a great job weathering the storm early on, and despite the fact that mind control is in the jungle, so there's no stacks prepared for him, he's where he wants to be at this point.
Oh, this is, he can throw down an ion
the
shell.
triple boots.
Yep. Double wall, moves in. Uh-oh. Where is he gonna run off to? Gets sucked right on back. Just quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting
It's
yourself.
like, I'm in a suicide. Oh crap, there's no graveside.
He goes down. That was a nice little heads-up jump there from my control. Credit to the supports with
Time
the
to
vision.
create space.
And now, yeah, Surge is backing away. Arrow, obviously sidestepped.
There's a lot of time spent,
Space
regardless.
created.
Yeah.
Farm the lane and everything.
Come and get me,
People
fools.
live too. It's fine.
He's out of there.
The RDs help, although it was probably fine regardless.
It's a mega space created.
Mm.
And very nice ward set up by Jurex there.
It's just
too.
time fought this
And
one.
honestly, right now, as far as the cores go, I think Axe is the highest priority kill. Like, yeah, he's the least farmed of the 3 cores, but his Blink Dagger is the one item timing you want to slow down.
Fight over the 8-minute rune here leads to our first dunk of the game. Going to be taking down the Jarek Shadow Demon. The follow-up support takedown is going to be on the AA as the Tama Man secures his killing spree, getting the Oracle down. Now he wants more. Running in, Iron Shell, Blade Fury, so much sweet little deeps coming out. And poor little Axe without any way to get the hell out of here. Looks like he will try his best to create a little bit of space himself. But he goes down into trade.
It's bad. Very bad for Wings.
Alright, we'll protect Morphling game. Let's go.
Oh, the best kind.
I think they'll just get AA6 and try to start fighting without Axe.
They kind of have to fight before the Axe Blink, because that's taking too long now. He just instantly died after respawn. And he got the 1 kill with the dunk, but then he basically well, he doesn't lose the reliable gold, but he loses farming time by dying right afterwards. It's not even worth him getting that kill, really.
All the meanwhile, Jarek's farming bottom, sitting on 20 CS now, almost on the Shadow Demon. So, relative to his counterparts in the supports, he's doing well. He's got the purge up.
I wonder if they're just going to go hunt the Axe again, expect him to. They have the vision in the jungle. They're going to be hunting for this Axe. Keep killing Axe over and over again, and Wings do not have a tempo controller. Mirana needs a ton of farm. Morphling needs farm. These are heroes that aren't going to salvage the mid game if you have a bad early game.
Take my chilling touch before I go. Hands it off for Morphling here, but yeah.
And even the supports, like AA Oracle, these are not do shit heroes. These are like, let your team do shit and then you back them up.
Yeah, but okay, but Tom Man, dangerous game, tried to go in, and Shadow was happy to comply in a turnaround fight.
That's a big kill.
It is.
Morphling's doing well. That's the one kind of saving grace for Wings, but
They still haven't dealt with the issue that's the Alchemist at all. And they don't have any hero who's really adept at doing that until, as you mentioned, that initiation tool comes out for the Axe, and that seems to be far
watch out for that finger.
away from now.
That's kind of fun. So you land AA, ult, and all those purifying flames will just do mass magic damage. You don't even have to worry about purging it off. That's cool.
Oracle Axe, let's go.
You can just get 3 of them straight. Yeah.
Oracle Axe.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man.
Machine Gun Oracle.
It'll be really nice.
It's a pretty cool combo.
Did they pick up a tome yet on Radiant? They really need some level 6s. Man, you gotta take that stock to 0.
Yeah. Go to the library. Read a book.
Yeah, they already have their ultis on Liquid. Whatever.
Yeah.
Finger.
As MRP mentioned, you know, I was surprised to see Jarex, who was 0-2 on his Shadow Demon, still be able to bring together a good amount of farm, gets his level 6 at, like, you know, before 9 minutes in, even on his support, so.
He's got those raindrops.
And more, and also a lot of credit to him for these deep jungle wards, being able to find a, you know, the lingering farming
they need to eventually take this tower and invade the jungle. And I think by the time they do that, there should be at least a small window of opportunity where they can continue to delay the Blink Dagger. But why? He's gonna get dropped to top lane. Solo kill as well for Curl, and that's gonna put him only 250 gold away from his Blink Dagger.
Yummy.
Lion, same form as Axe.
Uh-oh. 3 TPs come out. Oh, David Ice Ice indeed.
Did not plan off that.
Dunk down. And it's 1-for-1 trade in the mid lane, but Jarex might not be able to make it too far away.
Movement speed from the Culling Blade.
Gets the call off. Starstorm will help set up the dunk.
Alright.
All right.
Blink, and now time to play Dota Wing. They just have to keep fighting at this stage.
Oh, yeah.
The AA plus Axe, just keep on going for kills, follow it up with the, even bring Morphling in, I want to say. Because they don't want to play the long game against an Alchemist.
He's got a quota. We're going to start chopping the heads here.
Can't believe
Nice arrow connection from the Dama Man now. Boom.
Wow, that's a high value kill.
Blinks all around.
I can't believe Michael
Lion and
got
Axe.
caught by that cold feed though.
And now that Blink goes right to work here. Looking to get mind control, forgiving spins, bursts him down, big ice blast to fly out. Actually, will be a swing and a miss before the TP show up and mind control walks away from it. And now it can be a bit awkward here, so
Sticking
Wings might
around,
just
though.
disengage.
Need more raindrops.
I mean, 5 seconds until Tranquils, I wouldn't be all that surprised for them to continue to press forward. But they know Fata's not going to contribute.
I wonder if they're gonna try and catch
He's also gonna
Alchemist.
rally.
Alchemist.
It's pretty standard timing, 13 minutes in.
Yeah, he probably saw that now.
Ice Ice knows he's nearby because
Yeah.
of the spray. Yeah.
Ice Ice is like, I'm just here so I can fall back all the
they
way
going
and
for him?
punt out a good ice blast here.
Oh, his
there it
his
is.
chemical
Oh, with the
reaction.
call.
Regardless of the bait.
All right, spin, bada bing. Got it. Come on, give me the dunk. Oh well.
It's nice for Ice Ice to get the gold since Axe already has his blink up.
Do you think you should just go right to the Midas for the AA?
I think they want to end early, but I mean, it's never a bad choice because he needs the levels regardless.
They can't end early. They have to like deal with the onslaught of Alchemist pretty soon. He's gonna have his rating to like what, 15, I would say, and then they're gonna have to deal with Roche. I think it's.
They want to like fight and play fast tempo, but yeah, ending early is
Yeah.
like pushing high ground against Acid. Good luck with that. Acid Darks here. Get more
Nobody
flank
gets.
massive is the plan.
Tower is under attack.
I'd say Midas if you have the gold.
Yeah, mech done now on your Darks here, so some extra sustain coming out from the Liquid and some potential, you know, power in pairs or at least small group outside of Fata if necessary. More utility to be able to keep him alive, but it is a mech into an AA, so just gotta be careful. Okay, commitment in here from Kuro, sets with the Hex as they try to get a hold of Shadow through the wall, but now they have to quickly step out. There's going to be connection with the Adaptive Strike. Quick dunk, no Ice Blast, Necesito on this one, and now they're looking for more.
Thinking you can kill a Morphling when you go for a cake. I've seen that one before.
Jerix.
Please don't see me. Please don't see me.
Looks like he's good. Nice. Makes it out safe. Only takes down the one life, and but Wings continue to kind of, you know, put some notches in. Ever since they got the blink, they're keeping up with the quota you were hoping for and continuing to take fights. But the Fata net worth does continue to climb little by little here.
Okay, they'll reach a stage where you get Aghanim Scepter, Blink Dagger on the Marana. You get your Morphling shotgun plus Lincolns, and suddenly you're really strong on the side of Wings.
Yeah, lots of bursts with that Starfall, and of course with the Purifying Flames. Oh, juke him. Ice. Runs his way out. Quick Ice Blast does get it on him, and they're going to save him with False Promise too. Yeah, they move in. They can pump up a couple of hits and be able to nuke down Fata here. Who would need a little bit more? And he does go down, yeah. And now Kuro, though, he'll at least get his piece of the pie as he fingers down the Marana, and now Shadow looking to make chase from Matama, man.
They did get Fata, but extremely costly. So I don't think they can.
It's not really
He
worth
has
the
a
false
TP.
promise because AA is going to die
Blink call?
anyways.
Nighttime vision, smart, really smart TP.
Yeah.
Problem is the false promise there is AA is dead anyways. Also, he's already used. If you save him for like the 5 seconds and he gets his spells off, great. But he
Yeah.
didn't use his Ice Blast.
Really untimely
already
death as
you got
well.
the Ice Blast.
Yeah. So he should have just kept the false promise for himself or for a teammate. A hero that actually still had spells up.
Maybe he was hoping they would like commit a lot more damage. to him,
He was really close to Midas recipe, so he may have called for it.
It's a weird spell because your instinct is to save your teammate, but it doesn't actually save them. They still take damage, even though it delays their death.
Does the work at least have like an urn or anything to fall with them?
Unlikely.
Really nice with the false
Very
promise,
poor.
though. But yeah,
I like the salve.
yeah,
It's always weird, like seeing a salve go off in like a 20 minute or like 20 minutes into the game, just constantly on. You're like, what? But they don't have that.
Wings on the prowl here. They smoke up, look to evade. Not going to find anyone from Liquid as they're more migrated down towards the southern part of the map.
I mean, Kuro hasn't died yet this game.
Are fortified.
Oh, that's pretty impressive.
Dire's top tower.
In
is
relativity,
under attack.
Fata is not concernedly farmed at this point.
Yeah, he's not as farmed as you expect a normal Alchemist game to go, I guess you could say. Where that net worth bar just seems to be much more erect than all the others.
60 size stack.
Yeah.
I mean, Axes Easily back in this game after his start.
Surprised he didn't get blatant though.
He likely will. I mean, Crimson's not all that good here.
It doesn't help against the Omni Slash is probably the big thing.
I think it helps you kill Axe though with the call. I think that's what they should like really want to do in team fights. But yeah, not terribly great versus the Jug.
Can they get here?
Yeah,
They had
Liquid.
Had the ward on the other side. Oh, no, sorry, it's a dire ward. No ward for Wings.
Still get it for free, relatively. May take some chip damage on the.
And Wings is probably just like, you've got communication, you're like, okay, I'm 200 to Ag Scepter. Morphling's like, I'm halfway to my Ethereal Blade. You're not really thinking about taking fights aggressively right now.
Lattice is coming up, or the recipe at least very soon for AA as well.
Like, figured out a bit late. We an Aegis on Jug? Okay.
Radiant's up, Armlet's there as well, so. Fata can start to power farm.
This game's still looking a lot better for Wings than it did 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, it did feel like they were happy to hand that over because they have huge investments, which we're now seeing them pick up. What do you do with this now? You got your Ags ready on your Mirana?
All those smokes.
Keep farming. You're not scared about Alchemist in team fights because he'll drop to an A ulti and he doesn't have the Aegis. So like as long as you prevent like the SD disrupt or something like that, he should drop very quickly. Juggernaut's not that farmed, so he doesn't really do that much damage if left unchecked. And then Morphling is keeping pace with the Alchemist even though he went for the farming build. So I think you're very comfortable with your Wings right now.
And when you hit that E-Blade, you can just go for pickoffs. You can keep farming while getting pickoffs here and there. Your Morphling can play super aggressive. You're asked a little bit scared of the Lion Blink Hex gank, but they would have to commit what Hex as well as the Omni Slash to bring down Morphling. Even that's like not a short kill.
It's really hard with the Lincolns on him. He has to be like
Like,
light
you think
and quick.
Aegis is enough to
Yes.
deter them from fighting?
Doesn't
No,
look like it.
no, it isn't. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
that's why I was saying use the smokes as opposed to farm, but.
And they're hoping that maybe Liquid won't anticipate that Wings want to fight while they have the Aegis here.
And it's still like these 4 heroes smoking while the Morphling is farming, pushing a lane. Like they're playing around the
Later
Morphling.
Darkseer.
No, don't do this. Jump in. And that's a lot of hate. Yeah, he goes down. Oh, Curl thought about making a spin and jump. But Moonlight Shadow. There's Disruption. Jarek sets it up. Soul Catcher. Yeah, False Promise comes out already. Oh, double stun is there for Kuro as he's able to back out and away. He's dead. Oh, wow, he's great. He's good. Purifying Flames continue to fly out. Shadow, meanwhile, on the other side.
Tank a full Omni Slash.
He called during the slot. He did like he took very little damage.
All of the damage. Kuro almost died there as well. Luckily for him, the Impale caught the Miranda, who was melee range. Miranda was about to just nuke him down with a double
Shadow
shot.
has 4k gold. It's an Eagle Song.
Yeah, that's suddenly looking really good for Wings here. And
Yeah.
He could also go BKB, but it doesn't sound like a Shadow thing to do.
the Lincoln's BKB is always a bit.
Is under attack.
Double defense.
Yeah.
It's sad to see.
I really like the decision from Wings to continue to pressure. EB.
Yeah, at least damage item. EB's, I think, typically the preferred one, but what's he gonna do? There we go. He's
It's
actually
an
got it
ES.
too.
I mean, with the Mirana, it's so value here too.
Yeah.
You wait for me and she leaps in, double star storm on top of the E-Blade. It's disgusting.
Dude,
amount
he's
of
so farmed.
All right, gentlemen, we got to look at what Liquid can do. We're preaching here about how Wings have doing. Everything is coming together for Wings. It's all beautiful and wonderful. But Liquid now, they're into this Alchemist thing.
I think they need a lot more farm in the Juggernaut. That's the real big issue right now because he doesn't have a Battle Fury, so he can't farm as fast.
They don't
as...
have anyone to safely farm the lane to like give him.
Yeah, they have found a wild Alch. And he has been beheaded.
Case in point. It's like, where does Alch farm if Juggernaut needs to farm safely? You know?
I think they need to send out the SD. They need to farm out with the SD illusion, so they can like expand their territory a little bit. So
Yeah.
Al can farm with like the illusions in front of him, and then Juggernaut can farm a Battle Fury because they can't take team fights because they have an Alchemist with not enough items, and then they can't farm out because the Axe plus AA combo is destroying them right now. And then now it'll be the Morph with the EB also looking to kill more people.
So
So
climb their way back to this game.
For sure. They look grim. I mean, 12, 13 minutes in. Oh, we missed a kill. Kuro's dominating.
Fine pickoffs here or there, and
Dire's
Kuro's
top tower is under
he's
attack.
playing really well. He's
He had very
trying to
early
make
blink.
space for his team, but he'll find these kills, but it's while the rest of Wings are killing off higher priority kills.
And by the time there's any large-scale engagement, that AA will be up again, can contribute the Ice Blast.
Yep.
So,
You might even want to set something up just because now it's going to be a nice far away Ice Blast.
Right.
Like a big splash here.
I think they've gotten too many kills in the Alchemist. Like he's given away pretty much all his Greevil's green.
yeah, 22 minutes in, if there's anyone more farmed than you in the game as an Elk, that's,
Yeah, that's a
Even
problem.
close, I would say.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to have that.
Bad, but
You got to be up and ahead here, and yeah, it's gonna be tough. Uh-oh.
Radiant's middle
We
tower
have
is under
blinking
attack.
Marana now, blinking axe.
Radiant's
fighting.
courier
Oh, see you
has
later.
been killed.
I'm still not sure about the best build for Alchemist against the AA. I think it's something that's
Whether you should go the armlet?
yeah, whether or not you should go to Armlet and whether or not you should commit to like a team utility build, like the Solar, which we see a lot.
The old Miracle build.
Yeah, something like that. Although maybe not the mech versus the AA.
It's just like, it's hard to tank up your illusions early on without an armlet.
Get a Vanguard.
I suppose that's a decent solution, yeah.
I'm not actually have no idea if that's.
You can go like
Just
the
like, dude,
older
for
Battle
that-
Fury build.
For that value.
You
Yeah,
go
but
to-
then your illusions get nuked so quickly.
Wait,
like early.
Battlefield and Alk?
Yeah, that used to be the older build.
Yeah, that sounds super.
You're versus an AA, but do you really want to go
Well, why would you go Battlefield over Radiance? So?
white? Because it's also less strong against the Morphing Replicate too in the team fights. I think it's
Radiant's
I don't know.
middle
It's just
tower is under
something to
attack.
consider as the Alchemist because like the more stronger illusions are, the more stronger the replicate illusions is as well, and you're having a lot of trouble staying alive versus the AA ulti. So like you want like a BKB man fight build rather than a Radiance split push. I don't know. It's a very difficult point to overcome the AA.
If he doesn't get ganked in the early game, I think you're actually fine even with the Amla build
Sure.
because you snowball so far ahead. Your 18k net worth morph is like 12k net worth, but those kills mean so much.
Yeah, they really try to slow down.
Oh, beautiful. Wings are going to be able to see Liquid crossing through the low ground and make their jump. Shadow gets the first kill, taking down Kuro for the first time in this game, and now it's complete chaos here. It looks like Wings are going to be able to kind of manipulate Liquid's positioning here, get on the other side, come in, dumps it down.
Wow.
And Liquid lose too fast.
That is huge. I mean, being able to blink like unhindered through false promise is also really.
Dude, it's amazing, and I'll tell you, an overthrow too. You just put it on yourself, blink to the fountain, get right back in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Very good on all those kind of heroes.
I think that Axe played like surprisingly well this game
Yeah.
considering the start of the game. That was like an awful start.
Yeah, he's been almost like MVP this game in some way, as far as like the playmakers go.
Yeah. And Kuro, I think, is really playing really well on Liquid.
Yeah.
But only so much you can do with support line.
It's just the nature of having an Alchemist in your lineup that you have to kind of farm in precarious places across the map, and he's just been able to punish them with it's relatively good time on the blink. Nice back, but I mean, the Ice Blast
The two-turn call, like damn. I mean, both offlaners this whole series have made incredible initiations. Been mind control on this Void in the previous two games. Faced me out here with the Axis beam.
Dire's middle tower.
his Beast Blast is pretty
notch.
good as well.
See, this was a good Alchemist game.
Yeah, an Alchemist losing game. Fantastic Alchemist game. That's my kind of Alchemist game.
Not quite as disgusting when,
Yeah.
No, they played really well against it though. Like,
Yeah.
They handled it like
Very,
astoundingly well.
They waited till like they were strong too. Like you've seen this slow axe, blink dagger timing. They're having a bit of a rough early game.
it's so hard to draft against this team.
Yeah, 4
Seems
picks
to have
in, you're
every
kind of like,
solution.
I'll go Alk. I mean, I guess they could go
It's like,
support
oh yeah,
AA
you're
or
gonna pick up
something.
Shadow Demon. We didn't really plan on taking Morphling, but we'll take it from you.
It was like the timing of the hits on the Alchemist. They hit him at the start, and then once SD came in, they laid off the pressure, and then as soon as SD left, they put the pressure back on. And then once they like protected his jungle, they waited, and then once he got his Radiance, but not his Relic, and then not his Radiance, they keep hitting him before he got his Manta style. Like they kept the pressure up at like very, very good times on him. It's very hard for Liquid. Like you can't constantly sit behind your Alchemist, but you also don't want him to die. And they like the supports were constantly in wonder as to when and where and how he was going to die.
Well,
supports. They've played their part getting the Axe farm, more ancient stacks, and suddenly Axe almost has a heart of Jurassic.
Yeah, he's a beefy boy for sure.
Yeah, maybe you disrupt the axe at this point.
Yeah.
Spin, spin, spin.
Desperation
It's more
time.
like if you're reacting to your opponent's initiation, you have to use it defensively.
Oh. Liquid need to have a game-changing smoke. Jarek will be the one to be spotted out now. Liquid thinks they can try something from behind.
Oh my god, Omni set up has 2 already.
Is he paying off on? I don't know. Is it enough though? The firepower wings, they're a bit too big. They're a bit too bad.
Morphe's still alive, but Silverana is a huge chunk of their damage.
It's looking really good.
Okay. The triple kill from Futama Man, bounces back on the stun as he pops up the low sword at the end here, but the axe is slowly morphing where they're down.
I mean,
Go for this. I was like,
They're both pretty meaty. He can wait out a bit. Hope that the strength regen will be enough to allow him to get back into the fight.
That was a really nice appeal.
yeah.
Yeah.
The entire fight will took Kuroki for sure.
So good. Dang, double EB.
This is the first time where the Omni Slash gets off entirely, no call, no false promise, so actually is able to inflict a lot of damage on the Radiant side. Still, it's it's going to stymie the bleeding momentarily, but I don't think it's going to dissuade Wings from just grouping up as soon as they spawn again, or at least maybe after the next Roche.
The setup was smart too. It was like the fake Roche. They know Roche is about up, and Wings expecting them to do Roche. They threw an AO in there, and then they weren't in there, and they hit right as the AO came
and
out.
they commit their initiation just for a Shadow Demon too.
Yeah.
It's like at that point you revealed your position and you've used your blink hold just for Shadow Demon, and it gives Liquid the initiation advantage.
Yeah, so they had one, like, they didn't have the call for Omni or the False Promise or the NAAO. Yeah, but Liquid are going to need a few more fights like that if they want to keep their hopes alive.
Indeed.
I always like to say that's step 1 of a such and such step program. What would you say? 5 steps, 6 steps, 3 steps? They'll need a couple of more though if they want to be able to match up with where the hell Wings are.
Win another fight like
3
that.
steps?
Step 3, take Roshan.
Yeah, 3-step program.
Step 4. Yeah.
12 steps.
Step is
Brian.
definitely
Well,
a 12-step program.
Oh, we're talking about this game. This game here, it's like, say 3 or 4 steps.
Yeah, win one more fight, take Roche. I think you're back in the game.
I mean, as long as they do that again and actually are able to kill the Morphling.
They keep using the AO to scout and won't have it to burst down the Alchemist, so they might have to wait another 40 seconds to...
Blink could be in trouble here. They're really well positioned.
He does not have BKB, but
They have Blink Force on
He has
Crow.
Blink though. Blink. Oh, he doesn't get it
Yeah,
off. He
Crow's
gets stunned.
just dead.
But
Nice disruptor.
okay, they look for the Oracle. Does get knocked in the noggin there. Shadow looks to step in, and it's a bit awkward of a start right here. Liquid are
Flanking.
repositioning a bit.
Liquid needed gem to do with that Glimmer.
Oh, here comes Axe though.
Axis.
Here he is. Goes for the. Okay.
Nice reaction.
Be quiet there. Puts him in.
Gonna load it though.
Bounce back on the Prada. Yeah, look at Chow just start to ice him down with that Scotty. Does get off the Omni Slash
He's
here.
way out of position though.
But yeah, he's drags him all the way back, and they're trying to drop it down the wall here. Is it going to be enough?
Bro just bursted it.
Oh, that's an Axe. Nice blast too. Flies on in. Bata, was he hit by it? No, he was not. So he's alive for now. TV's away. Not making it out. White catches a nice little nuke down, and that is 4
That's
from
gonna,
Liquid.
it's gonna increase the step count.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Three
Consider
step becomes like a 5 or 6 step program now.
that was pretty impressive that Wings won that fight with Liquid having the Observer
That was a
advantage.
beautiful disruption from Zero. It's unfortunate they couldn't capitalize on it.
The Oracle kind of got put out of position, but they had a Glimmer cape and they had no detection for him too, so...
This Lotus Orb is also been known.
Yeah.
It was good patient positioning from Blink as well. He was able to get in there after being
Oh, hello.
behind enemy lines. And
Blink not having detection.
My control's just gonna take this thing.
He revealed, didn't he?
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Died twice though.
Oh, that was a hate dunk right there.
Yeah, that was.
Arrow's on
That was
cooldown,
But
right?
don't you wait, I'm gonna give you a double dunkin'. Oh, sorry.
I think the arrow was on cooldown before that, so he couldn't hit the arrow timing.
nice, nicely played.
MC God.
Back 3 steps.
They lost. They're down the racks here.
And they bought back on out.
Yeah, it's looking like a, I don't know, 6 step
Yeah.
program maybe.
6 to 8 range.
Alk is just not where you want an Alk to be at this stage. This is 31 minutes is where you want to see Octarine.
He's a really crappy.
You want to be 6 slotted by now.
Yeah, Octarine plus almost your Shivers at this stage.
Yeah.
And then be starting to think about replacing that Unlair.
The axe with the heart though, like plus the false promise on the heart. Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Let me tell you. I mean, if you get the false promise and it's already on cooldown, something math later, you get about guaranteed 1,000 HP. I'm not doing the math. It's 1,000. It's about 1,000.
Leave it to
Yeah.
production.
That's without any of the other spells, right?
I like looked up the whole thing. I looked up some guy who did the whole thing, and I'm like, just give me the end result. Okay.
1,000 HP.
Roughly.
Too long did math.
That's very, very good. And Axe is just going to be way too much trouble to even have to deal with.
They also don't really have like any non-magical or non-physical damage too. So
It's it just feels like such an outside, like, to build on that, such an outside possibility that Matumba Man actually gets off an influential Omnisage. There's 2 E-Blades, False Promise, Berserker's Call. I mean, they just have so many ways to deal with it.
Yeah.
does he have an act on AA?
Yeah, he got it like in that last fight. That happened to get his Ice
So he
Blast off.
bypassed the Midas in this one.
Yeah.
Faster Ags, I guess.
Still low level, though.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
good enough.
The
Yeah,
duration is, if
yeah.
anything, more important than the level in some ways. True. Level 2's suitable.
Mhm.
His Morphling pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't seen much Shadow Morphling, so definitely impressive. I mean, he had complete free farm, but
It's hard to have an impact like as early as he did. Though.
Yeah.
He was.
Okay, production, really? Well, sorry, I'm deaf now. Wow. How would you compare that Morphling to, let's say, a Lakel's Morphling? Okay, hold that thought. Jump in now. Up man.
This is looking like the last ditch effort for Liquid without a jug. This fight is going to be rough. But no real way to fight with the Ice Blast on you. Mind Control going to shatter.
Not looking so good for Liquid on this one. It looks like with this, assault coming out from Wings, they may have just punched their ticket into the next round to square up against OG, and there's the call.
Link will get his wish. He said he wants to size up OG, and that's at the very least in the winner's bracket.
And in the top, the top 3 as well. Like their first day of matches, you're already in the top 3 for both OG as well as Wings. Like you can be comfortable. Yeah, you're playing against tomorrow, but top 3 guaranteed. You've kind of at least come to the summer, one of the last big lands before TI, and had a good showing.
And they're here like